Hello, we're Uns, Ahmed, and Su Young, and we're gonna tell you all the things about algal blooms.
An algal bloom is defined as a sudden growth in the algae or cyanobacterial population in a particular area. This generally results in a colored scum forming on the surface of the water, but keep in mind that not all algal blooms are harmful, although the ones that aren't poisonous can be. There are many different reasons why algal blooms occur. The first reason is the abundance of nutrients in the water. Basically, nutrients they promote growth of algae and whatnot, and this can be caused by runoff. And yeah, um, phosphate and nitrate are the main nutrients of water, and yeah. Second reason is the warm temperature of water. This can kill other bigger microscopic algae, which could potentially eat the smaller algae. And yeah, and was the intensity of light. And so basically, global warming is one of the biggest reasons why algal blooms are occurring.
Algal, bloom, algal blooms occurrence is generally located in eastern Asia, but many form around the United States and Canada as well, and have caused baleful consequences in rivers and the coast of the United States, and including Canada. Algal blooms appear to be absolutely innocuous, but the effect they had on people or anyone who have unfortunately approached this very strange substance will face baleful health issues due to its venomous green cyanobacteria. Algal blooms have been previously entitled the red tide. This red tide is near the coast of beaches and around northern Brazil.
There are several types of algae. Some are toxin producing while others simply block out the sun. There are two major groups of toxin producing marine algae, dinoflagellates and diatoms. Fewer than 5% of dinoflagellate species actually produce toxins, and less than 25 species of diatoms species produce harmful toxins. But the harmful toxins they do produce are generally potent neurotoxins. The neurotoxins are as follows: domoic acid, an amino acid, saxitoxin, brave toxin, ciguatoxin, and oxalic acid. Saxitoxin blocks neurotransmission, is water soluble, produced by several dinoflagellate species. Domoic acid is also water soluble but is an amino acid that mimics glutamate and is produced by diatoms. Because of this, domoic acid can cause brain lesions, especially in the hippocampus, which plays an important role in cognitive function. Brave toxins are produced by dinoflagellates and produce potent neurotoxins that active voltage sensitive sodium channels. Ciguatoxins are produced Gambierdiscus toxicus, a species dinoflagellate which grow
Filamentous.
filamentous algae. They are able to dissolve in fats, oils, and lipids, and lowers the magnitude needed for opening voltage-gated sodium channels. They can cause paralysis, head contraction, and sensory deprivation to hot and cold. Due to toxins, 14 humpback whales died in 5 weeks in Cape Cold Bay.
Diatoms are one of the most common phytoplankton. They are known for forming colonies. Their domain is Eukaryota and their phylum is Heterocontophyta. They have a unique cell wall called the frustum. It is mostly made of silicon dioxide, a substance somewhat similar to quartz. The frustum has two sheaths, known as thecae. It also has a coating of pectin, a type of fiber found in many terrestrial plants. It also has four chloroplast membranes. There are two types: centric, which are radially symmetrical and produce gametes with flagellums, and pennates, which are bilaterally symmetrical. Dinoflagellates are the other major group. Most dinoflagellates are marine plankton protists, but there are some in fresh water as well. Many dinoflagellates' sole source of energy is from the sun. but there are some that can be parasites and predators. Most asexually reproduce via binary fission and produce saxotoxin.
Why are algal blooms a concern to the world? Algal blooms occur in most coastal regions. In the last 20 years, 12 flamingo mass die-outs have been reported in Lake Nakuru, as the Nakuru town dumps their sewage waste into the lake, causing algal blooms to happen. And in 1970, Lake Erie was pronounced dead because of water pollution and algal blooms. Yeah. HEBs cost Spain 100 million euros every year. In 1970, Japan experienced an average of about 200 cases of algal blooms a year. In the last 2 decades, the eastern coast of Russia, the number of algal blooms has increased dramatically, over 4 times. We picked the United States as a region as it experienced one of the most algal blooms in the world, due to its large size, and it's very economically affected by algal blooms. And it is believed that the alkalinity of the water may play a role in their large growth of algal blooms.
Prediction. So, what's going to happen in the future according to the data that we have collected? The data that has been collected, sorry. From 2002 to 2014, the severity of algal blooms is decreasing since 2011. In 2011, the severity of algal blooms was the highest, but since 2012, even though the severity got higher on 2013 from 2012, it shows that the rate is slightly decreasing. Because the scientific technology for anticipating when and how much the algal bloom is going to be, so individual or organization can prevent algal bloom from spreading or extending worldwide. For example, scientists at National Oceanographic and Atmospheric Administration, called the NOAA, are working with universities with the Gulf of Maine to the Puget Sound to develop systems that track and predict 3 types of dangerous algal blooms and offer an early warning to the closest organization that can actually work to reduce the harmful algal blooms from the water system. IOOS has already stopped humans from being harmed. We can already predict that algal blooms to save humans. We just need a way to save the animals. Graph shows amount algal blooms. The Western Atlantic from 1970 to 1996. Its highest peak is between 1990 and 1995. Around 1992 and 1993, 250 and over episodes algal blooms, and just increases from the compared to 1975, where there were around 25, meaning with at least 18 years. The number rose from a 25-year to 250 episodes a year. Biggest spike from between 1985 and 90, close 1990, where it goes from about 125 episodes a year to about 200 episodes a year. Just a couple years, 1 to 2, where we use this data to predict the amount of episodes a year and the West Central Atlantic experiences it today. Should be approximately about 550 episodes per year.
How do we minimize human impact? The easiest ways are if you develop stronger sewage systems that can leave out more nutrients that would pollute the water. This was done when Lake Erie was revived. And according to EPA.gov, there are several things you can do. You can choose phosphate-free detergent and soap. You can put the correct amount of load for your dishwasher. You can inspect your septic tank every year and pump the septic tank every 2 years. You should limit the amount of gasoline you use, and of course pick up after your pet. Also, you should take short showers instead of baths and avoid letting faucets run unnecessarily. Here are some things that communities can do.
Because algal blooms are formed due to the overabundance of nutrients from runoff and erosion from fertilized agricultural areas and lawns. Farmers nearby any kind of water system should be all ready for the floods or any other natural things happening that causes runoff of the soil. And secondly, many organizations such as NOAA, as I mentioned before, should always observe and take care of the formation of the growth of algal bloom.
And these are the citations that we used for the research and also the pictures for the video. Thank you.